wow, that was so fast. Hello, everyone. I am Natalie, and I'm here with Dr. Mary Bakhtiari. You're in the Christmas spirit. I love this color.
I thought I'm gonna wear red today somehow.
Yeah, it's so cute. It looks so nice. So, if for those of you who don't know, Dr. Mary Bakhtiari, she is a board-certified dentist with over 29 years of experience, specializing in TMJ, orthodontics, and sleep apnea. And throughout the course of her life, she has gained immense knowledge. She knows the facial structure like no one else. And she understood the assignment. She knew to create a facial exercise device that will help enhance your natural features. So it's not going to completely make you look like someone else. Mm-hmm. It's only going to enhance your already existing natural beauty.
Yes.
So that means it will lift your cheekbones, it's going to define your jawline, it's going to plump your lips. And for those of us that have like sagging jowls, I don't because I've been using BLAFit for a year. It will help tighten those up and reduce the jowls.
Yeah.
So thank you, Dr. Miriam, for joining us on your day off, on your Monday. Can you go ahead and explain to us how you incorporate BLA in your everyday routine?
Sure. Good morning, everybody. Happy holidays. I wish you and your family a safe holiday season. BLAFit appliance is, you asked me how
do you use it.
Mm-hmm. So I use BLAFit appliance usually at night when I'm doing my facial routine. And then during the day, in the middle of the week when I'm in the office, I have one by my desk. This is the one. And I use it often to show patients how to use it. So I'm using it throughout the day. But on weekends, especially at night times when I do my facial wash and I put my serum and my lotion on my face, that's when I do the BLAFit appliance in my, at that time. And I do my facial routine is just before I go to sleep. Mm-hmm. I'm usually downstairs. When I come to my bedroom is upstairs, so I don't go down anymore. And I'm ready to get to sleep. I have my pajamas on, I wash my face, I put my lotion, I do my BLA, and then I go to my, as I'm doing it, I usually walk to my bedside, mm-hmm. and I sit and it's dark, and I start doing few more deep meditative BLAFit appliance, because normally speaking I have a very hard time falling asleep, mm-hmm. and sleep's been always my biggest challenge since I had children. So using BLAFit appliance along with magnesium supplement that I've been taking, it helps me relax my body, put me in a zone that is ready to go to deep sleep. When you do the vertical exercise with BLAFit appliance, when you're doing that, what it does, it plumps your lips, defines your jawline, and lifts your cheekbones. All of those three are happening at each of the repetition of your BLAFit appliance that are done slowly, mm-hmm. and adding the breath to that work and moving the jaw forward. What it does, and I know some of our audience are brand new, what it does is, look what passes right behind the lower jaw. You got major blood supplying nerve and artery that feeds our side of our skull and our head and our facial structure. When we're doing the vertical exercise, we're moving the lower jaw forward, thus opening that pathway. When you open that pathway, your brain goes through what we call parasympathetic nervous system activation, meaning it's rest and digest. Throughout the day, when we're doing our daily activity, mm-hmm. we're always in fight and flight, getting things done. There's a time limit to things. Our kids are hungry, we're rushing, and we tend to take things in our jaw and we clench. Mm-hmm. By clenching while we're in those activities, we're actually pushing the jaw back, cutting those circulation, creating what we call sympathetic nervous system activation, which is fight and flight. So at the same time we're clenching, we're making our side of our jaw build muscle this way, which is not very static. We are also cutting the blood supply to the brain and creating panic to our brain. Mm-hmm. So imagine if I did my lotion and I'm like all day long being stressed and I'm going to go to bed, I'm taking that clenched mouth to the bed. As a TMJ doctor, I've learned when I do the Bella Lip appliance, the way I'm telling you, it's like you're doing a physical therapy and opening that roadmap and relaxing those clenched muscles. So it's doing the opposite of clenching. It's building muscle a different way, a natural, nicer, symmetrical way. So this is the exercise that I love to do at night. I probably do 3 to 5 of it, depending on when my husband pops into the room. But
so I'm going to go ahead and explain exactly what she's doing. The first important thing is to note is that you only insert the handles onto your lips. There is no teeth involvement. Always make sure to hold onto your resistance band with your forefinger and your thumb to avoid it from drifting or popping out of your mouth. She's going to take a deep breath in from her nose and slowly bring her upper and lower lip together, simultaneously shifting her lower jaw forward. Hold that. This is not a rushed movement. Everything is slow and controlled. And as she slowly opens back up, she is fully exhaling from her mouth. Again, take a deep breath in from your nose and use both your upper and your lower lip to bring the handles together and shift the lower jaw forward as you're closing. Hold that for about like 3 seconds or so, and then slowly open back up and exhale and release from your mouth. You'll notice by shifting the lower jaw forward when you do the vertical exercise, this helps to engage your neck muscles as well, and thus it will also help if you have sagging jaws or if you have a double chin. Whatever your goals are, it will help. And the vertical exercise is really good to help plump your lips, define your jawline, target your neck muscles, your jowls, and allow your body to tap into your parasympathetic nervous system to help relax your body, relax your muscles, and set you up for a good night's sleep.
okay, so I'm going to tell you how I feel, and this is something that I do all the time. Right now, room looks like everything is like so different. You feel relaxed, your mind is in very high state of relaxation, and that's when I go to my bed and get myself comfortable. It is really something that you have to experience. When you add the breath and that jaw movement, does something to your brain. I feel like I had so much oxygen shifted to my brain because this morning I woke up and I had so much going on, including one of my nannies have colonoscopy and to organize everything to be here. So I didn't realize that I was taking everything in my face, but until now, this was my first exercise of the day. And I can tell you my nasal pathway is open. I can breathe easier because it takes the inflammation down. When your system is in a fight and flight, everything is inflamed. So, and life looks beautiful. So I'm kind of like now back to my present state and I'm not in that rush mode that I was. So this is what I do at night. During the day, of course, the horizontal exercise is very important if you want your lips to be shifted and just a little bit more tightening your cheekbones, but it doesn't do much to your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. So sometimes at night, I just do the vertical exercise and I'm ready to go to bed. But horizontal exercise is what I recommend to do during the daytime, just to get the lips a little bit lifted. And I'm gonna just demo it since I've already done the other one, so that you can just see what it does.
So the horizontal exercise, when you insert the Bella Lip appliance in your mouth, make sure it's only inserted on the sides of your mouth. Then, as always, hold on to the resistance band to avoid it from moving around. Not the arms, but the resistance band. You're going to create the same shape that your mouth would create when you make that ah sound. And using the corners of your lips, of your mouth, you'll go ahead and bring in the handles in about like halfway or so. By doing this will make sure that you're still maintaining that ah shape with your mouth. This will help give you that nice, targeting those cheekbones. She takes a deep breath in brings in the handles about halfway. And I'm going to bring you a little bit closer so you can take a look at what she's doing. So she's holding that position and then fully exhaling and releasing, opening back up. Again, she takes a deep breath in from her nose. And again, she's only bringing in those handles about halfway. And then open back up and exhale. Dr. Aaron, would you be so kind to show everyone what is the incorrect way to do the horizontal exercise?
Sure.
The most common incorrect way that people...
Most people, what they do, so you feel this muscle bulking. And for those of you that have a big prominent line here in mental crease in your labial, your smile line.
Yeah, they're like your nasal
labial
lines.
You're going to feel that up by doing the horizontal exercise. And when you come to us, when you purchase a BLA, you will be able to connect with us, either one of us or we have another team member who's certified, and learn how to do this correctly. If I see that your mental labial crease is really prominent, then I'm going to give you how to do it to be able to bulk this location up and lift that from underneath the muscle up. So we will look at you, we will talk to you, we'll see what it is that you want to do. The incorrect way, when you look at the instructions, even though it says what we told you, but most people think that if they bring the arms all the way, it's a better exercise. It's actually not. The less you move and hold, the more workout you're doing. So this is an incorrect way of doing the vertical.
This is the incorrect way to do the vertical exercise. Super fast.
Not triggering and using the upper lip muscle. I'm just using my mouth, my jaw, lower jaw to close the mouth. I'm not using the upper lips and activating it. And in your face, all of our face, the upper lip is the weakest one of them.
Yeah.
So if
you want to make sure you engage your upper and your lower lip and shift the jaw forward. That is the incorrect way to do the horizontal exercise.
By doing that, you're actually using the upper lip and you're wrinkling your upper lip to do that. So we have learned if we stay in the and just use the corner of the lip is the best way to not activate the upper and lower lip. Just do the side.
And avoid creating any additional wrinkles. So it's a very subtle movement, but it's a very powerful movement as well. You can feel it especially right here on your cheekbones. You feel the whole connection down to your mouth. You'll also even feel it right around your neck.
Depending how weak and how strong you are.
Yes. You know, from my personal experience, I love doing the belly lip appliance after doing my skincare routine. After I've moisturized my skin, I've hydrated, and it feels so good to take care of yourself. It's just such a rewarding feeling, even if it's not necessarily I'm doing it for aesthetic purposes. It's mostly for health purposes that I do it for, and it just feels so good. It's such a lovely feeling. I have to tell you,
right now I'm in a different zone of life. It's okay, I'm in Amazon life. Even the horizontal exercise, because you add the breath work, it actually does cause relaxation. But that rush of blood to the brain happens with the vertical exercise, moving the jaw forward, especially for those of you that get headaches or have tension headaches, temporal headaches. This will help you so much. Treating headache is my daily job at my practice. Here in my practice, we treat patients with headaches, jaw pain, clicking, locked jaw, patients that need orthodontic care or sleep apnea. So it is very expensive to do those treatments. We're looking at thousands of dollars. For an $85, we will train you how to alleviate and improve some of those symptoms while you're not able, if you're especially your remote areas where there's no one like me around you. So it's at least something that you can alleviate some of your headaches, some of the tension in your mouth, and increase your immune system, increase your relaxation and digestion, and at the same time beautify your face in a very natural way. And the round part of the Bella Lip Appliance is the resistance that's built on this. So it's like a weight that these arms carry. So when you hold it, whether you hold it this way or this way, our finger is not closing the arms. Just make sure. I've seen people that you bring their fingers closer and their finger is doing the job.
Yes.
We don't want our fingers to do anything. We want it to hold it so that you don't move side to side. Everything is done by your upper and lower lip, engaging the rest of the muscles in your face. And we have one person today that from Amazon that sent a picture of the Bella Lip Appliance broken. It's 3 years that we're selling this, and we've done testing of the product with a third-party company. You will never, ever, for the first 3 years at least, we've done this for about 500 to 550,000 times you do this, this will not break. The only way this breaks, if you don't know how to use it and you do the opposite, if you move the arms the opposite way, of course, you can break anything that's got any type of a plasticity in it. But you have to do it this way. So if you do this, you can do this 500,000 times and it won't lose its power. It won't get weaker, and I guarantee you that. But if you see it broken, either your pet got a hold of it or you did some wrong movement with it. We don't want to ever open the legs. We want to always bring them together in this direction. And when you buy and purchase from, especially from Amazon, there's a little card that comes in there that says connect with us at no extra charge. It's complimentary to you to be able to get at least 5 minutes. But I will tell you, you talk to some of the people that have already done it, it's never 5 minutes. It's always 15 minutes average time that we spend. Talk about how to use it and look at you and see what is your need, and train you on how to do it correctly. If you do it correctly, this product lasts you 2-3 years easily, depending how much you use it. I still have my original prototype that I used a few years ago. I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. It still hasn't broken. And it's in my bathroom in my house. So there is no way you can break this unless a pet get a hold of it or you do it incorrectly. So connect with us so we can teach you how to do it correctly, so that you can benefit. Your $85 becomes $8,500 of benefits, because you can do this daily. It's like you have this workout for your face at your home for just 1 or 2 minutes a day. You can achieve what you want aesthetically, relaxation, physical therapy for your jaw, and I could go on and on.
Can you go ahead and show them the case that it comes with as well? So the BLA also comes with a really nice protective case. So this will ensure that, one, you don't lose it in your bag, and two, it doesn't just break. It has something that's shielding it and protecting it from snapping in half.
Yeah, well, it won't ever snap in half if you do it correctly. So don't even put that in your mind.
Right.
That's why the case has
it
has
like it has
carry
room.
It around. Yeah, it has room that it holds it like that. But if I throw this in my purse that has a lot of tools and I'm moving my key around, of course there's a chance that can break.
The case.
But if you not
the
even
BLA.
The BLA
On its own.
So the case is really protecting it.
Yeah.
One thing we learned, that if people that have it bought it last year, few people have told us that the notch on the case sometimes breaks, but even without it, you can still use the case and take benefits of it.
Yeah, I mean, I take my BLA to and from work every day, and I carry it in my bag that has my laptop. It's just a big tote. It doesn't even have a compartment. It's just a big hole.
Yeah.
Where you just throw everything in there. And so I always put my BLA in there, and it has not broken. The little notch from the case has, but the BLA is completely intact. It looks brand new, and I'm transporting it every day. So So it just comes to show that the case is really important. It's also hygienic, so it's a good way to take it wherever you want to.
Yeah. So if somebody shows me that it's broken like in half, I won't believe it happened from your mouth, because we've tested it with factory built machines and they used it. So our mouth is much less weight lifted. The plastics are FDA approved plastics that are very rigid. So you're doing it wrong, or you just wanted to test it and pushed it backward and broke it. Just like a pencil that you use, a number 2 pencils. Well, you can use it until it's finished, but if I use my hand and break it, I can break it. So it's just like everything else. I guarantee you this is gonna last you a long time. You'll be like bored from the color maybe and want to order a new one, but it won't lose its form, shape, or power.
Yes, I think that's a good way to end our live. We'll be here next week as always on Monday at 9:30.
We're dying to get some good questions. People that used it, they have questions, and it's also, sorry to
no,
finish.
of course.
I love for people that bought it from Amazon that joined this live to be able to connect with us if they haven't yet, and acquire their 5-minute complimentary training with us.
Yes, so take advantage of that. Even if you purchased your BLA like months ago, and you haven't, or even like a year ago, and you haven't taken advantage of your Zoom training, you're more than welcome to still email us. Our email is order@blafit.com, and you can schedule a training with us. We'll try to get you in as soon as possible. So
happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone, and we'll see you here next week.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so next one.